I am Katie Pivor, an independent promoter with the fabulous company Pruvit. I wanted to take a few minutes to share with you my 3-week update on what life has been like as a Pruvit promoter. I came into this not really knowing a ton. I knew that I had tried the ketones and fell in love with the product and realized the potential that I had to help people through exogenous ketones, through Pruvit's exogenous ketones. I lightly researched on how the company worked, on how the compensation plan worked, on how the ranking system worked, but I kind of went into it with an attitude of I will figure it out because I need to start sharing this with people. So that's exactly what I did. And I'll rewind a little bit actually. But prior to signing, I asked a lot of questions and I was so nervous that I would not be taken seriously as a promoter because of the role that I previously played, my other career within another network marketing company. And I was afraid I would look a little strange moving from one product company to another. I was nervous about how I was going to hit these benchmarks that Pruvit sets, but I kind of just went all in. I was like, I'm gonna make this work because I need to make this work. I gave up a full-time income with my other position to move to Pruvit, so I needed to start getting in there and just hitting the ground running so that I could make my business work for me. So I dove in. And when I say I dove in, it means I spent a lot of my free time researching about ketones and about how ketones benefited myself, how they can benefit other people. So I spent a lot of time really getting to know the ins and outs, not necessarily the business ins and outs, but the ins and outs of what mattered. And what matters is the ketones, is the product. So even though I spent a lot of time researching, I still actually gained a lot of time. And that was one, I wouldn't say problem, but one place that was lacking within my other role. I stay home with my daughter. I have lots of free time with her, but it seemed like once she would go to bed, it was game time for being able to work. Nap times, it was game time for being able to work. So there wasn't a lot of quality time for myself. There wasn't a lot of quality time with my husband, a lot of quality time with my daughter, but other areas were lacking a little bit. So even though I spent a lot of time researching about ketones and talking to people, I still gained a lot more time so I could take more time for myself. I could take time to spend with my husband without feeling guilty that work was falling behind because I was still getting work done. I was still advancing myself, but I had more time on the back end as well, which was really, really nice. So within my first week, I hit I was able to advance in rank. I still don't know what any of the ranks mean, but I was able to advance in rank and hit the first bonus that the company offers, which is that Go Pro bonus. So that was really exciting to have that extra income in my pocket. And then within 2.5 weeks, I rank advanced again, still have no idea what it means. I know how I got there, but I don't know what the ranks mean. But I was able to rank advance again and hit the second bonus, which, to be quite frank, I didn't know how I was going to be able to hit the first bonus where you have 2 weeks to achieve it, let alone the second bonus where you have 4 weeks to achieve it. But I did it in about 2.5 weeks just because I put my head down and I talked to people. I really put the education out there and I led with education, and people were really interested in how ketones could benefit them. So of course I shared how it has worked for me, but really is here are your what you've told me where things are lacking for you. Here's how it can help you. And then the company's crazy in the sense of they offered an additional incentive over Halloween weekend. They gave us, 4 days? 5 days? And they were like, hey, if you do XYZ, we'll give you another bonus. And I didn't think it applied to me initially, so I just kind of brushed it aside. And then I was talking to one of my mentors, and she was like, no, you can get it too. And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even think this is possible. And she's like, anything is possible if you put your head down and you just work for it. So I put my head down and I worked for it on Sunday night. And by Tuesday, I had achieved that extra incentive bonus. It was crazy. And then on Monday, I had said to another one of my mentors, like, hey, I don't know what this means, but I'm going to rank advance again by the end of the month. And she was like, the end of the month is tomorrow. And I was like, I got this. She's like, whatever, Katie. So I put my head down and I did it. I did it simply by getting out there and talking to people and sharing with them how it was going to help them. So not only did I essentially blow through 4 ranks in less than 3 weeks, but I achieved 3 different bonuses as well. And I know that, it's awesome to have these bonuses. Those bonuses are not long term, but because I pushed myself to achieve these bonuses and I talked to more people and I got the word out there to more individuals, it gave me a wider platform to stand on as I move forward, so I can continue to grow and expand my business as the months progress. And as I no longer have those bonuses to kind of lean on, I'm still going to be earning an income because I started strong right out of the gate. So in my first 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, I'm saying 3 weeks because it was 3 weeks yesterday, even though I hit all of it before then, I've hit the GoPro bonus, I've hit the MVP bonus, an extra incentive bonus that the company offered. I've gone all the way through rank 4, but again, I don't know what it means. I just know that I'm talking to people and I am getting the product in the hands of people. And every single person that I'm talking to, they're telling me about having more energy. One woman was saying how she's sleeping better than she's ever slept. Another one, which I didn't even realize this could be a benefit, but it can. She told me she had really bad cystic acne, and she had some starting to pop up and was drinking it for about a week, and she noticed that it just started to fade. She's like, I've never had it fade in my entire life until this. And so she was like, I don't care if it doesn't help me with energy or if it doesn't help me with sleep or whatever. The fact that it has helped with that, she's like, I'm never going to stop drinking this. So just knowing how everybody can be consuming their ketones for a different reason, but knowing that it is helping them for their specific reason, and that because I took that leap of faith 3 weeks ago and gave up what was familiar to try something new, that they are feeling those positive effects, that's absolutely incredible and makes it all worth it. So yeah, it's been a whirlwind, but it's been a whirlwind where I have been making progress and I've been able to really dive into myself and dive into my family at the same time. And to me, that means a lot. And I am so absolutely thankful for that and for this company.